What's up, my dudes? So today I'll be telling you about sigils and their basic uses and different things you can put sigils on. This video is going to be for beginner witches that don't really know much about witchcraft, but they want to know more. And if you like to know more about witchcraft and anything related to being a witch, I do multiple different types of videos on different types of witches, so go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, today I'll just be showing you and telling you about sigils. It's about 20 degrees outside, and I have to have my windows open and my roof open to get enough lighting. Eventually I'll have a ring light, but for now I have to have the windows open. So you're gonna see my breath. I also can't light a fire because that's gonna be very loud in the background. So yeah, what are sigils? Sigils are basically any sort of writing that could either be a symbol or a series of symbols that mean something behind it spiritually or religiously. I know Vikings, I don't know if that's technically considered a religion, but Vikings back in their time period, they would actually carve certain runes on their weapons and such, and that could be considered a sigil, but these are going to be sigils that are more just witch based. And when to use sigils. Now sigils can actually be used at any time and at any point that you want. You can create them during the day, you can create them during the night, you can create them during an eclipse, you can create them during solstice, you can do it whenever. There's no particular time that you need to use sigils, so sigils aren't really, it's not a spell in itself, so you don't need a certain time period to do them or use them. I want to give a shout out to this person right here, Rock80s. They did a spam on my Instagram, so I just wanted to shout them out here. Also, if you want a shout out, go ahead and spam my Instagram. I'm going to be doing this whenever someone spams me or I feel they need a shout out, basically. So yeah, if you want to know when I do that or be a part of that, go ahead and go to my Instagram. It's right here. And where to use sigils. Sigils can be used on anything and any place that you feel would use a bit, that you feel you would need to use them. So if you want to, say, put it on your home, you can create out a sigil and just put it in your home. I'm gonna be a video on creating sigils later, so if you want to know a video on that, then just check my channel. But if you want to create it in your home, you could just put it on a wall or put it above your door. You can put it on the outside of your door. You can put them by your windows. You can put them anywhere. If you want to cook a certain way, you can write out something in sauce. I did that a few times where I was making some food that I wanted to enchant. Instead of just putting some sauce in regularly, you just write out a sigil as you're putting it into whatever you're doing, and there you go. You can use it that way. You can also, if you like doing your makeup a certain way, I've seen people do this, not really a trend, but when they're putting out their makeup, like if you're putting out your concealer under here, you write out happiness or uplifting or something, and then whenever you blend that out, then that's just kind of implants it into your makeup, something like that. Or you can use the same thing if you're using your foundation. Like if you're putting some over here, you can write out something and then spread it out. Same thing. Sigils can be used anywhere that you feel you need them to be. You can put them on certain things, like if you're doing like a wand or something to sort of amplify spiritual power that way, but you can put them anywhere that you want to put them. I'm not going to get out everything that I have that has a sigil on it because I would be here for like an hour or something. But I have a hatchet that I use for camping and such, so I have a rune on that. I have a knife that I use pretty regularly. Right here. You can't see it that much in this lighting, which is ironic, But I have a few runes written out on this and also on the side. And I used to have some on the actual blade, but through wear and tear of actually using it, then they came off. But I have a few runes on there. I have some, again, I don't know why I'm trying to show you. I have I have some on the tag of my clothes. I have them on this book bag that I have. Be putting sigils on my cauldron. I'm going to be painting it with heat-proof paint, and then this will have sigils on. Whenever you're doing any sort of candle, you can put sigils on it to amplify it also. If you're doing any sort of spells that you want to sort of amplify also, you can either put sigils on the outside, or you can put something that's like on a cinnamon stick. If you're using that, you can write something on that, put it in there, and then you'll have sigils from the inside and outside. And you can also, if you have pre-bought oils or anything, you can put a sigil on it, or you can write it on the label. If you have a mortal and pestle, this is my mortal and pestle, alright? Don't judge me, alright? It's a Chinese boulder that I acquired, and I carved out a piece of wood. That's my mortal and pestle. It works, alright? It doesn't bother me that there's a thing on the front. Usually whenever I'm doing things, it's dark anyway. So if you don't got that much money, look for that. Probably don't take it from places, but I'm not your boss. So yeah, that's just a few examples of things you can use sigils with, and also things that you can put sigils on. Make sure, if you want to know anything else about witchcraft, to go ahead and subscribe down below. I'm going to be making videos preferably every week if I can. If not, I'm still working on videos regardless of if I don't upload or not. So there's always going to be uploads. So make sure you subscribe. You should have a good day, night, life. Enjoy yourself.